Yeah.
I had a guy, James Tallarico, on to talk about that, actually, who's a staunch Christian and thinks it's a terrible idea to have the Ten Commandments in classrooms.
Why?
Because you're indoctrinating children. Because it's like a way to drive them away from Christianity. You're forcing it on them. He's like, we shouldn't do it that way, and certainly not do it in a way where you're only going to have the Ten Commandments, and you're not going to have anything about Buddhism, and you're not going to have anything about Islam. You're not going to have anything about baptism or what, fill in the blank. Mormons, fill in the blank. Scientologists. You'd have to have everything. You'd have to just keep going forever and ever and ever.
And then splinter groups.
Yes. So he's got a good idea. I mean, I think he's right. I think they should stop doing that. If you want to teach it in a classroom that someone applies for, that's great. But like putting it on the wall of every class seems kind of insane. Apparently he was saying that it's just a couple of different gentlemen in Texas that are like super wealthy and super Christian, and they want this to be like a theocracy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, where have we heard that before?
In the Middle Ages.
Yeah, baby. Well, I just think it's what happens when people get a shit ton of money and a shit ton of power, and they start getting older. They need a sport. They need to take up a game that fascinates them instead of trying to like global world dominate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just people get to positions of extreme wealth and power, and they just want to manipulate things and make more money. And they want to do it forever and ever and ever, and they can't. You only live to be 120. If everything goes perfect. Maybe today you might be able to, if you can make it to 90 today, I bet you could live a lot longer.
If you live to 90.
Yeah. Like if you can.
I've lived way older than my father, and so I think I'll live a while longer. I married a young woman.
That helps.
I need to stay fit.
That actually does help.
Live a longer time. Yeah.
There's been studies that show that men that date younger women, they have more active lives. They feel healthier.
I'm more active.
Yeah, but it could be those are the kind of women that are interested in dating that kind of guy.
I just don't know. It's a very I don't know.